And what is good? What's up? What's up? What's up with everybody, child? Shout out to everybody that was up in here that was waiting for us. We totally apologize, but y'all know we come fashionably late. That's just what we do these days. Well, I was never late until I met Scott.
Oh, please,
I was
bitch.
always on time. You understand me?
Please.
I was
I used
always
to be
early.
always on time too, but I got it from Scotty and T.
Oh, what y'all
What you
not
mean,
finna
Auntie?
fucking do? What y'all not finna do is blame everything on me. That's what y'all not finna do.
I wasn't as raunchy, but until I met Scotty, he turned me into a ghetto raunchy person.
And
I was
I
a mix
concur
and
because
fit.
No,
I won't
Josiah,
always.
bitch, you go to grooves. You being ghetto. Please.
Me? Innocent me, like I'm so sweet and nice. I don't do all that.
That's what you got these people thinking, bitch. But I know you.
And it don't help that he look at it, he get that innocent look either. I know what you mean. It's like that little brother shit.
Josiah's not innocent as y'all think he is. That bitch fight. Okay, he'll fight before me while y'all playing.
Me, first of all, Scotty, don't be telling these people that I am a crazy, wild person because I'm not. I am
What?
very, I'm
What
very,
did you just
I'm
tell
the
the people that I
peacemaker.
was? What you
I'm
just
the
tell the people that I
peacemaker.
was?
Scotty, the ghetto one, y'all, out the group.
Really? And T9?
Exactly. I'm not.
No, he's a reformed ratchet, but he's not ratchet no
Thank
more.
you.
Oh,
You see
please.
that headscarf? That's Fendi
Okay.
from the SWAT.
The
Period.
headscarf is a weave ponytail that the flag girls wear in high school.
Bitch, I know you lying. The flag line was for the fat girl. I was never that. Okay, I was captain of the dance team. Be clear. Don't twirl
Bitch,
around no flag hoe. And no shade to my flag line girls. No shade to my flag.
I'm
Don't get in
just
the
saying,
comments.
when I was in high school, the flag girls wear the weave ponytails, the major rest wear the weaves. I'm just saying.
Well, I
They
mean,
still get hot with the
child, the
little
girls got to
curls.
look. Let the flag girl do their thing.
I ain't got nothing against flag girls. A lot of my friends were flag girls. No
Yeah, a
shade.
lot of mine too. Yes, first of all, shout out to Jeremy. I love bro. Y'all know we love us some Jeremy. And did y'all catch a win of Scotty on Dr. Heavenly channel? I told y'all to kick y'all behinds around there, honey.
Yeah, honey. Yeah, honey.
It it was fun. Before we get down to the mess, 'cause we ain't gonna be here long for be clear. How did you enjoy your time?
It went better than what I thought it was. Like I was so this is what I will say. Her person that reached out to me, she told me that Heavenly wanted me on her platform.
Mm.
First of all, here you go, Jeremy being extra. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. You know I love you, but thank you. Jeremy, see, listen, y'all know Jeremy on Who Was Wrong, right? And I start filming it next week. Y'all know we gonna argue, and I really ain't got the time. Jeremy is
I
one
can't
person.
wait to see it.
Jeremy is one person I ain't got time to be arguing with, but I
I
found
can't wait to see it.
arguing with him. I ain't got time, but I love him. Let me see. So her her team, her person off her team, she told me yesterday because she called me and she said that Heavenly wanted me on her platform. Like it's not, it wasn't something that she did. Heavenly picks and choose who she wants on her stuff, and I was one of the people that she chose. And I appreciate Heavenly because I drags Heavenly. Like,
Me
and
too.
just because I was on her platform don't mean I'm gonna stop dragging her ass because I know she
That part.
has a reason to.
That
But
part.
she doesn't take this shit seriously. And I'm gonna start by saying shout out to Chasing and the girls that's on these web shows. Get thick skin like her, cause she know I drags her ass and she still let me on her platform.
That
So
part.
yeah, absolutely. So shout out to Dr. Heavenly. She gave me some great advice. She even showed me, she told me to get, I gotta get her number from her person,
Mm.
but to help me with my publishing. Shout out to Janita. We already know that she's gone now. She's been gone for the last year. Danita was working on helping me publish one of my books. She was reading them. And
Mm.
like I need to do that for Danita. You know what I mean? I think Josiah said that to me last year. Like I think he told me one time, he was like, um, Dita will want me to do this because she was working on me doing that before she passed. So I feel like I need to do that. And Josiah told me, not Josiah, Jamar told me that when I move to Atlanta this summer, I need to get with some of the people that's here. Is my sound bad?
No, you're good.
Not to me.
Somebody in the comments said my sound was bad. That's why I had to ask you. Some like people in the chat saying my sound bad.
I don't know if it was. Then maybe it cleared up now because I hear you fine.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, the people were not the people. Shit, I'm drunk. Jamar said that I need to get with some of the producers that's here and turn my stuff into a web series because I know several different independent producers like Alex Jonte, Miguel, Wesley, people like that does scripted series and stuff like that. So he even said that maybe I should give one of them and give one of my books to them and see if they can make it into a web series and stuff. And that's what I've always wanted, to be honest. I didn't want it to be a book. I wanted it to be a series, because when I write this shit, I see characters in my head and I see the people in my head. So, I wasn't expecting it, but based off the show, I don't like Dr. Heavily, but as a person being on the show with her, she's a cool person. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, but just because I was on her platform don't mean that I'm not gonna give her the business if she needs it.
That part. Look, it ain't no shade, it's business. We know how to go.
And Jeremy, who tried you today? Because I see your comment. You said the Chasing Girls tried you in the Cole's live. Child, you had I've been live anyway. But what happened?
So let me say this real quick before we move forward. So I'm a very spiritual person. I pray, I read my Bible, I'm growing to become better. And there's a chapter in Romans 8:28. All things work together for your good according to his purpose. So I feel like that this interview with Dr. Heavenly was definitely like God trying to tell you, like, Scotty, this is your time to actually go out and publish these books, because it's like everything has a purpose and a timing. And I think this interview really just solidified that. At that end, it was a really touching moment for her to have that conversation with you. And any thoughts that you had about putting this forward, worrying about it might flop, it's all in God's confirmation. It's all in God's confirmation.
Because this particular book that I allowed Danita to read, it has 11 parts, and I'm writing the 12th as we speak. And it started in 2011. So I started writing the first part in 2011, and it continued over the years. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole history with this book. Like if Reggie was up, he could tell you every single thing that happened in those books. Because I would sit on the phone and read every single chapter to Reggie and my friend Jasmine. They would sit there and listen. They would be excited to hear this shit like it's a damn soap opera. I'm so serious because the way I write is inspired by soap operas. Like, because my mother used to watch soap operas. Like I used to, like I said on Dr. Heavenly's platform, like I loved like Days of Our Lives. I loved All My Children. I loved General Hospital. I loved Passions. I loved all those things. And when I was in high school, I wrote a whole soap opera. I would write episodes every fucking day and pass them around to people in the class, and they loved that shit. They would make me, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen? And I did that shit from 9th grade to 11th grade, like all the way around. And when I got out of high school, I started writing books. And I got like 15 to 6. Like I told Dr. Heavily, I got 15 to 16 books on my computer right now that haven't been published. I just wrote them. They already written already. And a lot of them come from when I was 16 years old. Like I started really writing books when I was 15 to 16. Just like I wrote books, I wrote songs. Like, of course, I sent some songs to Tramiel. Tramiel said they were good songs, but they were too ghetto.
I get it from you.
He wouldn't sing them because they're too ghetto. Because I wrote about DL Trey that I was with at the time.
Ooh, I want to hear the song now.
Let me tell you something about one song that I wrote, y'all. You know, Lil Wayne had a song called How to Love.
Yeah. That's my shit.
I wrote my own remix to that song, and I wrote about every single man that I had been with up until the time that song came out. And there was one guy that I wrote about, and I'll never forget these lyrics. I hope you don't get demonetized. Maybe I should censor the words. But this particular person I wrote about, in the lyrics, I said, I dated this that thought that he was thugging, but every time I came around, he always got to sucking. But next time, I'll be a little smarter. I knew I should have killed you when I sped up in that Honda.
Not you get. I don't know that last part gave me Monica's "So Gone" video. Just at this point when you said that, that's really what it gave.
Oh my God!
I swear the "So Gone" video popped up in my head at that last part.
Listen.
Oh Lord Jesus! I want to hear the whole song there. Let Chanel do it. Why Chanel don't want to do it?
Tramiel said it was ghetto. I didn't sing him that song. But I
Tramiel should do it. Tramiel should do it, and then Carl need to come up there like Trina and do a nasty piece of verse on it.
See, some of those songs they said that should have been a rap song because it was one song that I wrote called "So Ashamed." It was a song about me talking to a guy, but the guy fucked my best friend.
Oh,
and he really did fuck my best friend. That song was based off of that situation, and one of the lyrics was like, you had the nerve to go after my friend, had me ready to slap the shit out of him. You didn't care if I found out or not, and how it would have broken my heart. Oh my God, don't get me started.
Yeah.
Not but you was thinking Love Is Blind.
Listen, okay, but I really couldn't be upset about that because even though he did fuck my friend, I dated his brother like 2 years later, but I didn't know that was his brother. So.
Oh, well, that don't count. That's how I look at it. That don't count.
I didn't know that was his brother, but when his brother mentioned his name to me, I said, "Oh shit!" And then he was like, "Why? What's wrong?" I said, "I used to talk to your brother." He was like, "Did y'all fuck?" I said, "No." And then he said, "Did y'all kiss?" I said, "I did kiss him." He said, "Well, as long as you didn't fuck him, I don't care." So okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's how it should be. What's T? Ain't none. Like
yeah.
Lord,
I wrote a lot of songs about that down low, and he was down low at the time. But I wrote a lot of songs about him. A lot.
He's not down low no more, huh?
Absolutely not.
Hey, that's some shit.
He's still begging me to take him back after 14 years.
Oh, he need to move on. Thank you, Patches, for gifting 10 memberships, friend. Boo, babe.
It's never gonna happen. He saw me on a picture with Bando and cried, honey. But
now he cried. Not he cried, child.
Ooh, y'all, my lips look black.
And my friend Monica is in this chat. That girl been my friend since the first grade. She in this chat.
Hey, mine. Is that her? Hey, girl.
She support both of y'all.
Hi.
In a nice,
Monica.
Hey, mom, what's good, boo? You been dealing with Scotty before us, child. You can have him back.
She's known me since we were 6, honey.
Oh, so you know Scotty ghetto and ratchet as hell, huh?
Right. You know Scotty before. Oh, so she know everything.
This is the new reform Scotty. She know the Scotty that will come to your house and burn it down.
Because you heard what he said in that song.
You knew the Scotty that would kick down your doors and smack your chick.
Okay, that part. And that's just that.
Because the DL guy I sat out, drove past his house every night in an unmarked car. I did sit outside. When Monica said make you want to ride past your house and sit, I definitely did that.
Woo! My.
I did.
My.
I definitely sat outside. I did. I'm not proud of that, but I did it.
We all been
It's your
there.
life.
Yeah. We gonna go on ahead and get started, and we're not gonna be here long. I swear we not, because I'm about sick and tired to talk about them at this point, because I've been talking about them all week.
I'm surprised you actually chose the topic, because there was a couple of topics to choose from. I said, shit.
But see,
Right.
I figured this was the best time to do it because season 8 done came out, and we can get the shit out the way. We ain't even got to keep it up there and do it for later. We can just get it out the way now, and it's over with. So, for those of y'all that want to know what we talk about, y'all see the title. It's the downfall of LAMH and Mellow and Leisure Suit. Now, see, we not gonna be up here long because there's already people coming up in other comments talk about some. I know you not finna make Melody out to be the reason for the downfall and we ain't open our mouth. We ain't said a word. The show just started. Okay, the show just started. All right, JoJo will be back, y'all. He gonna be back. The show just started, and so whatever. So y'all know, Love and Marriage Huntsville came out about 2018-ish, 19-ish, or whatever, and it's been on since then. It's 8 seasons, I guess. I mean, we skipped 5, we skipped 7, and we're just in 8. So cool, whatever. We already know who the show consists of. We already know how the show happened, so on and some such. My personal opinion. And I know everybody wants to blame Carlos for everything. Everybody wants to blame Carlos for this, that, and this. But in my opinion, the true downfall of the show, for me per se, I will say some of the fans, and to be honest, the actions of Martel. That's really, in my opinion, the biggest downfall of the show. Some of the fans and Martel. That's my opinion. Do I feel as though some of the other cast members may have played their part in things? Of course, but for me, the biggest problem will have to be the fans and Leisure Suit. My opinion.
Oh, you ready for me?
Yeah, child.
Listen.
Lord, here you go.
Listen, it's a multitude of things. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't start watching Love and Marriage Huntsville until the second half. Wait. Oh, Josiah's having technical difficulties. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't start getting into Love and Marriage Huntsville until got 200 people in here already. Damn.
Uh-huh.
Probably because we're talking about LAMH. But I didn't get into LAMH until like the second part of the second season because COVID was a thing. And I had been talking about the show. Well, I have been hearing people talk about the show so much. And I remember Bundy reviewing it. And I remember Really B reviewing it as well. And so I was like, okay, let me try to watch this. And I think you brought it up to me at one point in time. Like, okay, let me tune into this and see what it's giving. So I went on Broken Silence. And I watched like the first part of the second season because I didn't watch the first season until after I got into the second. And I'm like, okay, at first, my first thought was Martel was fine as fuck. That's what I said.
That's everybody thought.
But then as the show went along, I'm like, fuck
yeah.
And so I felt like Love and Marriage Huntsville was probably the best reality show that was out at the time because we was coming off of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 9, which was the best part about season 9 was light-skinned Keisha in Tokyo beating Akbar ass.
Yes, it was.
So we were coming off of that. And then Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13 was horrible.
Yes, it was.
All we had was Bolo Gate at the time. So it was kind of like, okay, these shows ain't giving. But Love and
Can
Marriage
y'all see
Huntsville.
me and hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So it was like Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is good. Okay. So I was enjoying it. I hated Martel. I loved Melody at the time. And I loved Kimmy, but didn't like Tisha. But loved and hated Miss Wanda. All at the same time. So I enjoyed it. Around season 3 is when I began to see Melody in a different light, because it was mainly the Destiny thing, when Destiny had like gotten a divorce and Melody didn't know nothing about it, and I saw Melody treat her differently. And then when Tiffany came around, I felt like Tiffany was starting mess and Melody would back her up on the mess that she was starting, when I felt like Tiffany was being like straight up fucked up to Destiny for no reason. I felt like you siding with this girl because you mad. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I started to dislike Melody, because I started off loving her. Like, I was defending her to the T. I hated Martel, all that. You know what I'm saying? But season 3 is where I was like, okay, Melody full of shit. That's how I felt at the time, because I'm like, why are you defending Tiffany? Tiffany's starting all this mess. Why are you defending her?
Right.
Then we move on to season 4. I think by the time season 4 came, that's when it really took a tumble for me, because I didn't have any problems reviewing it at first. I did. But season 4 is where it all started.
Yeah.
I think for me,
season we did roast and review.
Was it? I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
It was the season. That's the season we did roast and review on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And that season was where I began to hate the show. I interviewed Miss Wanda for the first time by myself on that season, and then we interviewed her on Roast Review, and then we did a god awful interview with Mark Scott that same season. And then, that was the season where we began not, you know what? I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody that was attacked that season. It was me and UT. I would say Josiah, but Josiah wasn't reviewing the show. He was only reviewing it when
I was up there with y'all. So
when he was up here with us. So I'm not even going to include Josiah on that. But it was me and T. It was Chef. It was Jeremy. I think that was it. I know they didn't like Kia Simone either.
Yo, they showed it.
I love her, by the way.
I love her too.
They didn't really care for her either. So at that point is when it became like, this ain't working for me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling it no more because we were getting attacked. It's one thing that, we were getting. What the hell? Okay. It was one thing that we were getting attacked, but when you come in my DMs,
right,
and you tell me that I need to be RAPED, that's a lot for me. That's a lot for me. You call me baby Kevin Samuels, that's a lot. Because I just felt like there was nothing that I said or did that made me come across as Kevin Samuels. Right. At the end of the day, when it came down to Mel and Martel, I was always team Mel when it came down to Martel. When it came down to the other women on the show, I was not team Mel, because I felt like she wasn't perfect in those situations. She could get it like everybody. Tisha did some fuck shit, but Mel did too. They all did, except Kimmy, to me. Kimmy. But Tisha and Mel both did shit to each other. You feel what I'm saying? So I felt like at the end of the day, like they were doing shit, like coming in my DMs, and then when I was telling T and Josiah about it, T said he got the same DMs that I did. Not
Mhm.
only did I get the DMs, but Jeremy was being attacked too. Chef Dundon was being attacked. So to me, it was kind of like, okay, y'all doing too much. Then Jeremy stopped reviewing it because at one point in time they had his name on the blacklist list. See
Nah,
that,
dude.
Jeremy stopped doing it because we stopped doing it. And then Jeremy was on the list, T was on the list, Kia Simone was on the fucking list. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mims was on the list. You remember that?
Mims was on the damn list, and Mims didn't even review the damn show. So it was kind of like, what the fuck? And then I was surprised I wasn't on the damn list. Okay, I was surprised that I wasn't even on the list. And then not only that, we got into reviewing like that, like last season, and it was like, here
Okay,
we go.
so maybe I missed the part of the conversation, but how did it get to this point of this? How did it form a show? Because I first remember watching this show back in 2018 with my aunt, right? So this was just like a typical like black show about love and marriage in Huntsville, Alabama. You see Martel, you see Melody, you see, Kimmy, Maurice, and then Marceau and Tisha. Like we see them, they're all trying to do this comeback group, and it's like black excellence. You see Martell on her mini Beyonce. They even took a picture with Beyonce at the Rock Nation brunch. How did it get to this point where just a typical show that you'll probably see like on Lifetime or TLC becomes so toxic?
The fans.
For personally, this is what I'm gonna say. For me, I think what really did it and made that turn was the Mel and Tail situation. And people don't like this word, but the trauma bonding. You don't have to like the word, but that's what it was. All right. It was a lot of women who either gone through what Mel went through, going through what Mel went through, think they may be going through what Mel went through, and a lot of the women, and then on top of that, people wanted to run with the narrative that she was being bullied. All right, and everybody on the cast was bullying her, and then it went from that to now everybody who's not a part of the situation wanted to have beef by association with everybody that is a part of the association, because a lot of people just felt like she was being bullied and they need to have her back. And that's when all of the attacks started and so on and some such. My opinion. And I only feel that way because the same things that y'all were doing, not y'all, well, when I say y'all, the people, that they were doing to castmates, they were doing to YouTubers. The same things. I mean, they really were trying to dox folk, putting up people pictures all over the place, pulling up people records and pulling up people financial statements and loan statements and all the like. Why do y'all know all of this stuff about each other behind it? That's really what I want to know. When did it go from the typical banter that fans do to then content creators going up against each other? Like, that's really what I want to know. Like, I've never had that or seen that on any show, even the ratchet reality shows. I ain't never seen all this crap going on.
I agree.
Would it be bad to say that when I see this, it saddens me because I feel like that it is a reflection, and this might be y'all can drag me in the comments, that's fine, but I feel like that this is like a reflection of the black community, how everybody is so divided. Because for these people to be going out their way to actually doxing YouTubers' personal information, attacking the cast, it just shows the mental health, the decline of mental health in the black community. You know what I'm saying? It really does. It shows the delusion of it all.
Well, I would say this in response to what Jeremy just said. You may have been guilty by association, because for the most part, when I look at your comment, when I looked at your videos, that's why I was so confused. Sorry, I'm slurring because I'm drunk. But that's why I was so confused by the fact that you were even on that list. because I felt like I should have been on the list before you. But I just felt like because you associated yourself with me and T,
Mm-hmm.
were, lumped up in that same woman hating situation. But what I will say about you, and it ain't no shade, but people can take it however they want to, but at least you didn't flip and be on no fake shit just because people didn't like us. Like you still
Mm-hmm.
had a relationship with us
I
despite
agree.
the fact that people didn't like us. You know what I'm saying? Well, I won't say people. Certain groups of people didn't like us as far as with us reviewing LAMH. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I believe. And that's why I always thank you for, you know what? Let me sip my water.
Oh, Jeremy, not you spilling, baby. Don't spill the whole ocean now in the
The
comment.
child, not me putting it up on the damn screen because I
Call it
can.
out. Call it out.
Like, I mean, again. But see, my thing about it is, I really feel like as content creators, it really would have been nice had everybody just would have been like, I don't know her, I don't know him. It's just a show. It's not that deep. If they choose, because it became, if you're not a millimeter, then you're an enemy. That's what it became. If you're not a millimeter, you're an enemy, and your channel shouldn't be watched. Don't nobody need to watch you because you don't like melody. And I didn't understand, and it messed with my channel a lot because a lot of the people that did like me and was only here for the jokes and the gags and blah blah blah, it then became, well, I don't want to be around there no more because so and so and so, and it started messing with people numbers and stuff. And because again, as a YouTuber, why would you want to do that to another YouTuber, especially a YouTuber like me? Because I'm always the one that'll tell you, even if I don't fool with a certain YouTuber, I would never tell my people don't watch, don't subscribe, don't like, don't support. I've done, even with the other millimeter channels who don't care for me, I have still never done that to them. I tell my people to this day, if you like them, continue to like them, continue to love them, do what you do. So it would be nice if everybody had that same mentality, but they just don't.
And T, that just shows you the people of character, like people of character. This YouTube, especially in the black sector, can be really, really tricky because these bitches will smile in your face, keep tea with you, and drag you and record phone conversations behind your back. You got to be very mindful of who you allow
Mm-hmm.
in your circle, honey.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, do y'all think that Carlos King? I'm gonna keep asking it because I want to know. Do y'all think Carlos King is the sole reason why all? Not even that. Do y'all think Carlos King could do anything to stop what's going on
Um,
at this point?
it's so deep, and people, at the end of the day, people minds are made up so much. I mean, I don't really think he can do anything.
I feel the same way because first things first, let's be real. Let's be real right now.
Okay.
Because some people feel like a lot of us, including me and T, including really B, including other people, a lot of people feel like the reason why a lot of us have started back reviewing this show is because of the fact that Carlos told us to, because he need us to do it. Carlos ain't told us a damn thing.
Not one thing.
I ain't never had no contact with Carlos.
Me
The
either.
only thing that Carlos ever done was share my review, my earlier reviews on Bell Collective. And when I interviewed Latrice, he commented under my post on Instagram. That's it. Otherwise, I dragged Carlos to hell.
And he be watching. I know, Carlos be sitting there watching you too. I'm pretty sure
I
he
know
watches
he
you all the
do.
time.
I know he
I
do.
know.
He do.
I'm
He
not gonna
watch
hold
you
my
too,
tongue
T.
for her.
Yeah, he do.
I'm not holding my tongue for Carlotta. I'm not holding my tongue. Period. But let's be real. They think that some people think that that's why Funky Dineva came back. That's the
He
next
sure
thing.
do.
People think that's the reason why Funky Dineva started back reviewing the show because of Carlos.
Mhm.
No, that's not the reason why. That's not the reason why. Oh God, I ain't seen that name in so long.
Fine, Dolores. Okay, girl. Fine. We made that all up and that's not our experience, and that won't happen. Fine, friend.
But let's be real. 2023. Let me see. 2023. No, they did not appear. They did appear in 2022.
They absolutely did. That's when them shirts came out. That's when the because I know that because I made the T Talk and I was gagging the name. I said, "What type of name is Millimeter?" Y'all remember that? I get that was way back in the T Talk Action News days. Like that's been
Right.
discontinued. So that's how long ago that was.
It was 2022 when they came out. Let's be real, because
Yeah.
that's when I met. That's when I first started talking to Jeremy and Chef Dunda. It was 2022. I was in Chicago when I came on Chef Dundan's live for the first time with Jeremy. It was 2022. I was in fucking Chicago on a live at the mall on a live on my phone. So let's not.
Come on at the mall.
I'm just saying. But however, what was I saying before I got cut off? Shit, I forgot. What was I?
That drink getting to you, huh, friend? I don't know. You was going in.
You would shout out to it being 4:15 in the chat though.
Damn.
What?
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
Yeah, y'all make sure to get these likes up since it's over 400 of y'all in here.
Oh my God.
Oh, see, T knew what he was doing. This was a good topic. You know they done broke their neck coming over here.
Wait. I know now. What I was saying was they were saying that Carlos King was the one that got a lot of the bloggers to come back and do the review.
Yeah.
Even though we said we wasn't gonna do it. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be all the way real with y'all. Some people feel like we were looking for attention when we said, "Oh, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing." They think. Some people think we were looking for it. We was only saying that for attention. And some people feel like, oh, they was never going to stop reviewing it. Number one, wait, what Jeremy say? Scotty and T invited me on a chasing panel, lit that panel up. They hate black LGBT because they don't have the personality that we do. We could talk about anything. See, I ain't say that. However, number one, when we said we wasn't reviewing LAMH, we really wasn't going to review LAMH
at all.
I actually stopped reviewing it for a while. T was still reviewing it, but I stopped. I didn't come back until the reunion. And after the reunion, I said, no, I ain't doing it no more. Like I was dead ass because, like I said before, T knows and JoJo knows. Last year was a terrible year for me. I lost 3 people that was important to me. I was in depression. JoJo has been on the phone with me for a lot of that shit. Even with the Boss Baby Award was horrible. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't even feeling myself even then. You know what I'm saying? T, JoJo, Jamar, Tremel, all those different people had to lift me up during that time. That was a terrible time for me. And that's why I said I wasn't going to do it no more. One of the reasons, because I was already going through enough shit at that time. So I didn't have time to be dealing with the bullshit reviewing this show. You know what I'm saying? So I took a step back. I said I was going to take a step back. But then Mims and I were talking one day, and I said, I'm not reviewing the show coming back. I know a show finna come back next month. I'm not reviewing it. Mims told me, he was like, you're a reality TV commentator. You a reality TV commentator. Why not review the show? And he was like, what all you review right now? I said, I review Housewives of Potomac, Love and Hip Hop, Bold and Bougie. He said, which one gets the most views? I said, Potomac. That's all the time, Potomac. He said, what about the other shows? I said, Bold and Bougie would get a hot 1,000.
At best.
It'll get 1,000. Love and Hip Hop would kind of get 2K here and there. But that's it. Then he was like, what would Love and Marriage Huntsville get? I said, it'll get, when I was reviewing it, it would get between 5 to 10K. On a regular day, it would. So if that's one of your highest rated reviews, why would you stop doing it? And I said, because I don't want to deal with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to deal with it. And even when me and Mims and Josiah went out for dinner one night, he even said it that night when we went out for dinner when I was in Houston the last time. And Mims was like, look at it as a business. Like, fuck all of that. Go ahead and review the show. It like it's one of your biggest view shows. Go ahead and review it. And not to mention, me and T were both getting DMs about, we want you to review it. We need y'all to review it. Y'all unbiased. Go ahead and review it. So it was never no attention seeking situation because I really was done with it. But when Mims came to me and talked to me about it, and then I saw Destiny come back, I was like, okay.
Right. And to answer that question, T, with Carlos King, like I said, I mean, I feel like that Love and Marriage Huntsville has been ran its course because you've been having these people on, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 5, 6 years. Well, like, 7 years. What more can you talk about with this group of people?
I agree with that too.
Mel and Martel already went through their emotions, divorce. What else can we milk out of this story? I think it's time to cut it off. Cut it out. Like, cut it off. It's done. It's nothing else that needs to be talked about. Yeah, you have the original families on there, but it needs to be more. The storyline can only move so much. You know? Because it's going to end up turning like Love and Hip Hop. Rashida and Kirk did Graveyard Shift. Who wants them on anymore?
Not Graveyard Shift. Oh
the Graveyard Shift. My name Rashida. I'm 91 years old. I've been on Love and Hip Hop for 50 years. I'm on here. I'm an OG. I ain't got nothing to talk about, but I'm just here. That's what it reminds me of. Please either do an overhaul on the cast or cut the show off.
I agree.
I agree.
Terry Wilson, you do understand that the people that are doing the foolishness call themselves mellow meters. All right.
I agree, Terry.
Again, this I'm gonna keep preaching it all season long until all of the real true millimeters get it. The more that you guys just allow anybody to come in and holler, I'm a millimeter, and then you see they doing all this fuck shit, and then when you ask them why, I'm a millimeter. And that is why all of y'all get grouped into the BS. Again, it only takes one bad apple to spoil a bunch. It only takes one bad thing to happen, and then all of y'all are going to catch.
It's like Nicki Minaj fans, the barbs, because some of a lot of the barbs are cool as hell. I made friends with some good barbs. My best friend is a barb.
He is.
Some of them are delusional as hell.
They are. Well, what about y'all keep bringing up Anthony? But what about Anthony?
I ain't got nothing to say about.
What about y'all? Love to bring up Anthony. Fine. We know the situation with Anthony and all that, but they ain't got nothing to do with us, friend. All right.
And let's make something clear here. Okay. Just because we ain't saying about him don't mean we scared of him. Because that's what a lot of y'all be thinking. Like, because we ain't speaking on him, that means we scared of him. What y'all got going on with him ain't got nothing to do with us. Nothing. Okay. And that's all I'm gonna say on that.
And I said this today, Symmetry. I know a lot of true millimeters that don't do the bullshit. Like I said, Sassy TV from the 803, I look at her as a true millimeter.
I like her.
Yeah, I do too. Queen Sheba, I look at her as a true millimeter. Diana Rose, I believe her name is. I look at her. I hope I said it right. Yeah, I look at her as a true millimeter. Those are people that support male, and that's it. They're not out here calling people jobs. They're not out here calling the Better Business Bureau. They're not showing up down to Tisha's neighborhood. They're not popping up down the Stormy shop. They're not trying to call to find out this and that about Madani. And see, those are real millimeters. They don't do that. They support male. That's it. They support male. They support what she got going on, and they uplift her. That's all they do.
Yeah, right. Like,
that's a true millimeter.
like Queen Sheba. I love her. She's even commented on one of my videos before. I love Queen Sheba. Like, I enjoy her. I like the sound.
Me too.
I love Queen Sheba.
I watched some of her videos. She's pretty good.
Yeah, I love her. Okay. I love Chit Chat with QT.
Yeah.
Love her.
She a good one.
I love Caramel Rail. She's
Yes,
always
love
been
her.
very nice to me. Love her. Okay.
Oh,
I love
yes.
Shay Renee online. Love
Love
her.
her. Love Shay Renee. True
Love
T,
her.
I love her too.
Love
That's
her.
my boo.
Even though half the time I don't even be agreeing with half the shit that True T be saying.
Mm-hmm.
Love her. My mama be watching True T. My mama love True T, by the
Me
way.
too, girl. I laugh my ass off, child. I be here weak. I don't shade to nobody, but I do be up here weak. Because like I say, I'm just here for the hilarity. I'm here for the gags. I ain't on nobody's side.
Right. I agree, Jeremy.
You said Anthony. I mean, she said she only brought up Anthony's name about people that hate Mel. I don't even really think he hate Melody. To be honest with y'all, I really believe, yeah, he may be hurt and he may be this, but a lot of the times I really feel like he's just trolling the millimeters. And the reason why I say that is I'm guilty of that.
I don't know, because he got a personal issue with her.
Oh, well, never mind. Well, Annie, I tried to help you out,
Based
friend.
off of what I've seen on his own channel, I think he got a personal thing with her. So it's a bit different, because remember, Melody did go live on his ass.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. She showed it.
So this is a personal issue. Jeremy, I like conversations with Sean too. I like her. I love Sean, by the way. Love her. So it's not about millimeters. It's about people
Right
that attack for no fucking reason. That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing about it is, when we say something about it, we cry babies. We whine too much. It's easy for a lot of you motherfuckers to say that because y'all not the ones that's getting dragged. Now, I will say that now I'm not necessarily getting dragged. You know what I'm saying? Not now. This was like the first review that I did actually went well.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I ain't, but I don't know. It is what it is.
Me too. Like my first review got 6.8K, damn near 7. I ain't seen that since season 3. Okay. Back when it won't no foolishness.
I was surprised mine got 10K.
See what I'm saying? Now, if this was back in season 3, we used to them numbers. That's what we would get.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since then, it's not like that no more. And I mean, listen, like I said, the only reason why, like I know for me, because a lot of people wanted to know, like they come into my comments and they be like, well, why you don't want to say Mellow Mutt no more? We got that from y'all. And it's like I told y'all, I'm going to say it again. When I said I was going to review season 8, I was not going to be doing the usual regular schmegula, nor was I coming into this season with any beef, any drama, any issues. That's why I said, y'all, I'm no longer giving the whole Mellow Mutt thing. It ain't got nothing to do with being scared of nobody. It ain't got nothing to do with I want views, because I don't give a damn if you come or not, because I'm going to still talk my shit regardless. But it's just, for me, I just feel as though I done gagged Mellow all like a gag her. Like I said, I done fried that and laid her to the side and served her ass with every fixing it is to serve with it. Now that that's done, and there's 2 new people up here, Moses and Sonny. I got. And speaking of which, are y'all gonna continue to show all of this fake love to Moses and Sonny just because y'all don't fool with Destiny? Because y'all bitches don't like Sonny's Horatius ass. Y'all don't like Sonny's long face, big forehead, barracuda face ass. Y'all don't like her.
Yes,
and y'all damn sure don't fool with Moses. So how long are y'all gonna put up this charade with these 2 people?
I can't answer that for you, friend.
I can't answer that either. I really want to know how long y'all gonna put how long is y'all gonna put up this facade? Because I don't care what y'all say. Y'all know Moses and Sonny is wrong. It's 2 left shoes. The optics does not look good at all. And that's why I'm glad Destiny came out and spoke her. Speaking of, see, this is another issue that I got with this show, y'all. because anything that some of the other people come out here and with, people are quick to say that they lying. So it's people feeling like who saw Destiny's interview, I guess you want to call it, with me, and she spoke about her dad in particular. I was seeing people in the comments calling her a liar about that. Destiny, why you up here lying? Talk about your daddy is in remission. You just sitting there, you just looking for any type of lie. Who gets up
I
here and
I be praying for y'all every night for
I
y'all.
I,
God
I, I do
for
I
y'all
do
mental
too.
health
I do too.
because
I
they
said,
be
really? Y'all
y'all.
hate this woman that bad that y'all feel like she's really gonna get on her YouTube channel and make up a lie about her dad's failing health, who is going through cancer and has remission. Y'all really believe she's gonna lie about that?
All I gotta say is this: when I decided that I was gonna do this show again, I immediately went in my moderators chat on Instagram and I told them I need my security in the building every Saturday. I need my security in the building because I'm not gonna pay attention to these comments.
Please don't.
Y'all gonna have to do that. Listen, I'm not paying attention to none of that shit. I'm gonna do this review and get the fuck on. I'm gonna get my club, my margarita
Okay.
every Saturday, and I'm gonna be drunk as fuck and I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Yes.
It's the only show outside of
Mhm.
Chasing that I'm reviewing. Because
Right.
Potomac is filming, Atlanta is supposedly not filming until the end of the month. So all we got is LAMH. That's
Love and
all we
marriage, yeah.
have.
That's why we decided to do roast and review.
Because we ain't got nothing to talk about.
So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think the show needs a recasting, or do y'all feel as though he needs just to
Hell
get the
yes.
forefront?
Yep.
Hell to the yeah, to the yeah.
Yep.
So y'all wouldn't
Yeah.
mind if it came back, but y'all would much rather have brand new people.
Yes. Because
Yes.
here's the thing. There's Kimmy Maurice. What the fuck are they here for?
I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out.
Why are they here?
I don't know.
And listen, Kimmy was my favorite out of everybody.
What she
Kimmy was
been
my
doing
favorite.
recently?
She was my Aquarius queen. She was my favorite. But now it's like, girl, get her out of here. In the words of New York, get her out of here. Like, why is she here?
That's why I
Why?
bring up like my point earlier, guys. Like when you have somebody that's been on the show for almost 8 years, I mean, what else can you talk about? Their storyline has ran out completely. There's nothing else with these people to talk about.
I mean, yeah, because Candy was on Housewives of Atlanta for 14 years. It was time when she left, it was time for her to go. And you know I love Candy. But
Mhm.
girl, get her out of here.
Why?
Now, Jeremy.
Why? Kimmy don't do. I don't get it. Kimmy don't do nothing to nobody. She really don't. Kimmy don't do nothing to nobody. Why do you hate Kimmy the most?
Oh
You
my
would
god.
not Jeremy.
Trolling, bro.
I don't think he trolling. I think he is for real. See, he for real.
What she done did,
I'm
friend?
sorry. Okay.
Like, Kimmy and Maurice are the first couple that need to go.
They do
That's
need to go though. They need to go for
They
sure.
need to go.
Would
Honestly,
y'all keep? Would y'all keep Tisha and Marcel?
I mean, is Miss Wanda on there, y'all?
I would
Still?
love
they're
for her to come
boring
back.
without Miss Wanda.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm about to
be
say they
real.
just say Miss Wanda come on there with her messy ass. You know, I love Miss Wanda messy ass.
I told y'all he wasn't trolling. I told y'all.
I would love for Miss Wanda to come back. I do feel like Miss Wanda brought a lot of different flair and panache and all of that, especially to the Scots, because she always got it started. She ain't mind arguing with Marcel.
Right.
I miss her arguing with Marcel. I'm gonna be honest.
Now, was she delusional at times? Absolutely.
Yes,
But was she entertaining?
absolutely.
Hell yes.
Listen, I will never forget this scene. Me and Chef Dun Dun quotes this scene all the time.
Mhm.
It was a scene where she was with Marceau, and she was talking about Kimmy. And Marceau told Miss Wanda that Kimmy banned her from the events. And then Miss Wanda told Marceau, you ain't got to you ain't never got to worry about nobody disrespecting me because I can handle me. Okay? I'm gonna need for you to step to the side and watch this woman work. Me and Kimmy the same age, baby. She not disrespecting me. I'm keeping it real with you, baby.
It's the me and Kimmy the same age for me.
Oh, that's iconic. Oh my goodness. That is too funny.
And I'm mad you know the whole damn scene. Lord have mercy.
I remember being on the phone with Chef Dun Dun, quoting that whole scene. He hollered on that phone. He hollered. He did. But yeah, Kimmy and Maurice need to go. And Letitia and Marcel are only entertaining when Miss Wanda is on the show with them. That's the only time.
And I think that Melanie needs to move to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like for real. Like have her new life. I want to see Melanie dating, finding a new man, interacting with another group of women.
That's JoJo. That's all me and Scotty been saying since season 4.
But listen, when we say that, they get mad.
They get mad. Like
why? It makes sense.
Because they feel like this. It's her show, so why would she leave? Martel should leave. She shouldn't leave. But I feel like this. I look at it like this. Mel is an executive producer.
mm-hmm.
She will always get that credit.
Mm-hmm.
She don't have to be on this show with them.
Show don't.
She could be a Johnny O'Neill, pop in, pop out.
Right. She don't even want to be in Huntsville. She want to move to Atlanta like I'm trying to do. So, girl, go to Atlanta. Get on that show. I can see her over there with them. Get on that show, argue with Sheree, and move on. You don't have to be on here with them.
And then also, guys, do you think because of her relationship with Carlos King, and Carlos King clearly hates Roa due to the whole situation back in season 9, do you think that that's probably a reason why she's not being able to get on the show as well, because she probably don't want to lose her connect with Carlos King, or he'll probably cut her off?
I mean, listen, to let some of the millimeters tell us she don't really fuck with Carlos King in real life like that, no way. And that's what they say. So, I mean, I really feel like if she ever were to have did that, baby, Carlos gonna feel that. He gonna feel that, because not only did you leave, you went to Bravo, you went to Roa.
I'm finna ignore Jeremy ass. That's what I'm finna do. No, I ain't even talking about that comment. This is what Jeremy gonna say. Jeremy gonna say, what he said up here? Let me go back up. Cause he said, Scotty got phone memories. Scotty still don't call me. He got phone memories with everyone but me. Bitch.
I am dead.
That's why I'm finna ignore him. Cause Jeremy don't call me either. We text. And I don't be knowing your schedule. Shit. It took me and Josiah a long time to talk on the phone.
It took us a year and a half, almost 2 years before we start talking on the phone. So it's okay.
Shit, me and T too.
Yeah.
Shit. It took us a minute.
It's hard to get T barely texts back.
Look,
it's because I be hitting the child. I be working. It be a lot going on, child. They always love to call me out. But whenever y'all need, I may not be there when you want me, but I'm on time.
You are there though. You reply.
I'll be like, T, call me. That bitch don't never call.
T ain't respond 3-4 late hours later.
I tell you, child, I be over here getting the child if y'all only do. We know she can't leave Huntsville because of the court case, y'all. We just saying, hypothetically, of course. Shout out to like Genesis. That's what we talking about. Hypothetically, of course. There's some things better left unsaid. I mean, I would love to see, and people saying that she wouldn't fit in with them. Yes, she would.
Yes, she would.
Yes, she would.
Because here's the thing. She don't like nobody on LAMH. Like, let's be real. She don't like them. And it's so hard watching her forcing herself to be cool with them. Like, girl, that's how I feel.
That's how I feel too, child. Well, like I said, this is not gonna be long because we've been up here for an hour, child. It was 493 of us.
Already?
Yep. It was 493 of y'all. We almost peaked the 500 off of this, child.
I should have known. You see, that bitch knew what he was doing. Let me tell y'all something. When we decided to do roaster review again, Josiah gave us a bunch of topics to talk about. This bitch chose LAMH. He knew what he was doing because he knew the people were gonna tune in. That's what he knew.
Because I really want them to know. Me and Scotty are not y'all enemy, child. We ain't y'all enemies. We just cackling and kicking. We just having fun. That's all.
That's it. Like, that's my whole mission for this whole season, is to have fun reviewing this show. I would love if Martel left. I feel it would allow Melody to show her dating life and day to day. I personally think Mel is entertaining. Martel needs to go because he ain't showing shit.
He ain't. And even with this new storyline with Trish, that's what irking me with her. I said, girl, why you want to come up here and let there be your storyline? You could have possibly did something with Lisa Sue.
That should be the last person you want to be connected
to.
Child, because even if I did fuck Martel, I wouldn't even want nobody to know that I fucked him. I'm just saying.
Yeah, child. That damn train is so annoying.
Oh, that's why you went off the screen?
Yes, because that train was loud as hell.
Lord. Mel has so much going on, but they don't show it because they rather film Martel wreak havoc in Mel. That's true.
That's true. That's true. I've said that too. It'll be interesting to see if Carlos will ever just be like, yeah, Martel, because he a producer too. He get an EP credit too. So it would be interesting if he was like, yeah, you know what? How about you just sit this one out? But see, I really feel like Carlos scared of him.
Why you say that?
Because I just feel like had this been anybody else, Carlos probably would have no problems with getting rid of them. But for some reason, he's still wanting people to see this good in Martel. And it is this and that with Martel. And it's just like, Carlos, no.
There is no good in Martel.
Yeah, it's just like if it was anybody else, you would get rid of them. So what's so special and important and different about Martel that you just so blinded by it and you still want him to be around? You don't see what everybody else see when it comes to him. But when it comes to the husbands on Bravo, you know, Juan Dixon is the worst.
Do you want me to get started on it? Because when Carlos said that bullshit, I had to drag him for that. Because how dare you sit your ass on his motherfucking YouTube platform and say that Juan Dixon is the most disrespectful husband on reality TV? Well, you got a nigga like Martel Holt on your show.
That's why sometimes Carlos King annoy me, because he'll get on his podcast and he'll say things. I'm like, sir, do you not see how your show is? He has all this smoke for Bravo. Maybe let that Bravo hurt go. You are a very successful producer. You have really went many miles. Let it go. Focus on your own shows.
And
Focus
not only is
LAMH Detroit is not going the way how you want it to go. Focus on that.
Child, and if you want to talk about toxic husbands, everybody on Detroit is fucking toxic. Let's talk about that. Everybody. From the bitch ass nigga with the bun to the other one.
Even Cliff. Yes, Harold, that's right.
Look.
No shade, Latrice. It was really none.
Look.
I don't really know Latrice, baby. Your husband is toxic.
Look.
No shade, Latrice.
Toxic as fuck.
Look, because y'all know Latrice my girl in real life, but I be dragging her husband and she know it, so it is what it is. But whatever. But just about every man on LAMH Detroit is fucking toxic, from the bun head bitch to what's the other nigga name? Anthony. What's his name? Anthony?
Yeah, his name was Anthony.
He was messy as fuck. Okay. So yeah, he a bitch too. And then on who was a bitch ass nigga in DC?
Hey, Miss Really B.
Hey, Really B. I don't know, cause I like all the husbands on DC. To
Yeah,
be
so we ain't
honest,
even gonna talk about DC. Lemonhead as Maurice, like whack. Martel, whack. Marceau, I ain't gonna say nothing because that's T
The
husband.
at
bald head
all, don't
man
do
crew.
that.
Whack. Let me see. The only one that's worth a damn is Courtney, in my opinion.
I love me some Courtney,
They
honey.
need
You
to
know,
bring
man,
back
Scotty
Tiffany
went
and
up for
Lou back.
Courtney's child.
No, the fuck
Seriously.
they don't.
Yes, they do.
JoJo.
I could just watch some eye candy.
Oh, I forgot you like Lou, but Big Lou was not ugly to me though.
Yeah, Big Lou was not ugly.
He
Big
was
Lou was
handsome.
real handsome.
You know I have a type. I don't know if y'all know this. Big and
Oh,
tall.
we know, bitch. We know. Um,
Harold, you so stupid. He do get Samurai Jack tees with that, but
and on Bill Collective, everybody husband ain't shit. On Bill Collective, just about
Ooh,
everybody husband.
especially Glenn. Jesus. Ooh, I can't stand him.
Lil Boosie, yeah, I can't stand him. Marie's husband wasn't shit either. Cause be quiet, Scotty.
Yeah, he
Pastor Hayes. Child, that silent sissy at the PEW.
But y'all do know that somebody shot at her house allegedly. It was on news, by the way.
What? I know you fucking lying.
When? Recently?
Yes, a couple of days ago. Actually, it was in the news. Yeah.
Oh no.
Damn, Marie. I wish you ain't have blocked me, girl, because I would have said, I'm sorry that happened to you, sir. But you know you blocked me, girl, because you saw that nasty piece of read I put on your ass last season,
Where
girl.
she blocked you on
All
Twitter?
right. You saw that nasty piece of read and you blocked me, child. You gagged me though, Marie. I ain't even gonna lie. Because I forgot what I went on your page to go and see. I think I went to go and see you respond to somebody. As
And
soon
you
as I
blocked
went
the
up there,
hell out of her.
blocked the hell out of
Well, she blocked the hell out of you, my bad.
blocked the
where?
hell out of me.
Instagram?
I said, no, you did.
On where? Instagram?
Twitter.
On Twitter.
Oh,
She
Maria
had.
blocked you, Scotty?
I'm surprised because I'm the one who
I'm
drag her ass
surprised.
the most.
See, I always get in trouble. He be reading down the same people I read down, but I get in trouble.
Maybe it's your tone because Ariane got you blocked too, but she ain't blocked me either.
Yeah. Now that really got me because I said, girl, you's a peasant. What you doing around here blocking folk for?
Baby, she definitely got you blocked, honey.
Oh my God.
Cedric is a pastor. Listen, I don't know what Cedric does for a living, but he give pastor. He do.
Y'all look at
can't
Jeremy's
say he don't.
comment. Oh my
Ooh,
God.
okay.
I turned Marie ex-husband out. He got so much cake back there.
See,
Wait a minute.
I'm not.
You
Ooh.
and you know, son Jeremy, I can see it too. He'll let you do it. He'll let you do it. He do give me flaming bottom vibes, you know, like most of the folk down to the pulpit. Like look at Donnie McKirkland. Prime example.
We
we're not
fall
gonna do that.
down.
That
but
man is not gay.
Get up. We fall down.
See your face.
We
You think he's
get
gay
up.
for real?
I've always thought Donnie McClurkin was gay.
I'm trolling. I know.
I've always thought it, by the way.
Child. Donnie talk about something. The only reason why he ain't got no wife is because he's still waiting on the one that God gonna send for him. Okay, Donnie.
I don't think Akeisha's husband is trash. I think he's fucking what word am I looking for? Uppity as fuck. That's what I do think.
Y'all don't like Big Willie? I like Big Willie.
But by the way, Akeisha is coming back this season because I just saw So Gucci post them filming together. So yeah.
Oh, we
They're in the middle of it.
we got to gossip backstage about who's coming and who's coming back. Who's not coming
We
back.
should do roast review on Bill Collective when it come back though, but I don't know how y'all.
This is off topic. I was low key thinking about extending roast and review, adding more topics outside of 9 episodes, but we'll talk about that later on
We can.
if y'all
We
want to.
can because it's slow right now. We can.
It's nothing to talk about, you know.
Right. It really isn't. So
Donnie used to date my babysitter, and we ain't ever seen them together. What? Sure. Donnie watching people, sure.
Sofa Dog says Latrice still trying to get you on the show. Child, yes, I refuse.
Why? You could do one little quick
Scotty,
scene.
please, for us. Do it for the team. Do it for Scotty.
Yeah, all y'all gotta do is
Gang.
go out to eat. Ain't even gotta
Yeah,
be no
man,
special.
just do like one scene. You don't even gotta say nothing. You could just literally sit there with your hat, nod your head.
Well, you do know that she is like opening up like this restaurant or something in Jackson, and she told me she need for me to be there and shit. So
You need to be there and you need to film a scene. Scotty, don't make me come down there. I'll go. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I'll come out there to Mississippi.
I bet you will. Cause she told me, me and Jamar that we need to be catch Scotty on bill collecting and he gonna fight Latrice. I ain't saying nothing else.
No, for real. If she invites you, let me know. I'll book the flight. Because Jackson is cheap as hell from Houston. So let me know.
Josiah, please. You sound so nothing. Keep on thinking Josiah not gonna fight. Okay, y'all keep on. Cause when we was at a club one night.
Don't tell my business like that. Don't be telling my business, friend.
Did I tell the story?
Go ahead.
We was at a club one night time. We was at Crockers, honey. We was at Crockers. It was this dude that Josiah told me he didn't like once before. He is a social media person too. And I think Josiah know exactly what I'm talking about. But Josiah told me before that he didn't like him. So we was at Crocker one day, and I was like, who the fuck he talking to? Because he said some shit like, I can fuck you, I can fuck him, I can fuck him, I can fuck this person. And I'm like, who the fuck he talking to? Who the fuck is he pointing at? Because he damn sure can't fuck me. So who the fuck is he talking to? Then Josiah like, I don't fucking like him. And he pointing at him and shit. I don't fucking like him. Is he talking to us? Because I don't fucking like him. And Maddie was like, Josiah. Maddie was like, Josiah, if he come over here and start now, we're going to have to fight him, Josiah. It's just like, I don't fucking like him. I said, Josiah.
You friend, I think you might put a little bit dramatics on there. I just said it one time.
I'm not. Because you said it more than once. You were drunk, bitch. I remember that plain as day. You said it 3 times. That's why I made it said Josiah.
Jeremy, if I need to throw the hands, I can, but I don't really like to use them. But yeah.
Listen. Because that boy was going to get jumped if he came over here and said anything.
You better motherfucking believe it.
Gonna get jumped, man.
That part.
I don't even believe in jumping, but he was.
Me either. But if we all together and you come around here thinking that you finna clown, yeah, all right. Now I don't believe in jumping either, but yeah, okay. Fuck around.
Let me tell y'all another story. It was in the summertime when I was there, and we was at that same club, and Josiah was standing next to me. It's this dark-skinned guy. He had dreads in his head, and he was all in my face, like this close to my face. And Josiah was like, Josiah stood on the side of me. Josiah stood there like he was waiting on him to do something. Josiah was like, Scotty. I'm like, I was like, because he got in my face. Like he was so close to me. And he was so close to me that if he wanted to, he could kiss me. That's how close he was to my face. And I was like, okay, like I wasn't moved.
Oh my. Okay.
That's what you saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all saw. That's exactly what Scotty was talking about. See what he's saying?
But the people talk about me. But anyway, like I was saying, so Josiah did not move. Okay, he stood right there. And when he walked away, Josiah was like, okay, because I thought we was going to have to fight. Because he was in my face now. He was in my face. Like he was this close to my face. Like that close to my damn face. Like for real. But I thought I was gonna have to be the one to protect Josiah. But Josiah was up here trying to protect me. And I was supposed to be the big brother. But the little brother trying to protect me. Like, what the fuck?
Better believe it.
Wow.
Josiah said,
I'm
bitch.
Aries. Aries are very loyal and protective over their friends.
You are. Now, should we talk about the last time I was there? How that boy got on my fucking nerves.
Oh no, child will be here all night. That's another story. Scott, I was trying to keep it cute that night because it was my birthday party. I was trying to keep
But you let him know that he got on your damn nerves, though.
Oh, you talking about that boy? Oh yeah, okay.
Jeremy say he faithful as an old dog.
Somebody Josiah just innocent. He love to see him blush, child.
I am innocent. You know what? We're not gonna do this, y'all.
You know what? Me too.
Well, shit. Since everybody lying, me 3. Okay. Since everybody lying, me 3.
Oh my
God. Let me tell y'all something. Like literally, when I first started working with T and Scotty, I was quiet as a church mouse. I was nervous. I didn't, I was innocent. I was a virgin. And then the more I started hanging around with them, I just sensed the spirit of ratchetness just come over me more.
Not just you, really B too. We got to add her, honey.
Yeah, really B.
I'm gonna see if she gonna swoop out the bushes since we said that, like Scotty do. Because whenever I talk about Scotty, that bitch literally swoops out the bushes and it'd be like, "What you done said, ho?" And I said, "See, I told y'all he finna come out."
I already be watching or listening, and then as soon as you throw your little dart at me, I'm like, "Now how am I in it? Like, what the fuck am I in it for?" Like. Not only he throw me in it, but then he throws Bando in it.
Oh my God.
Because Bando always show love, child. Every time I do a live, Bando always come and he show love. I be appreciating that. Thank you, Bando.
He show all y'all love, though. He do.
Yeah.
He do. Josiah actually got the chance to meet Bando, but Bando was like quiet that day.
I want to redo. I want to meet him again. He seems like a cool person. Yes.
Yeah, he was quiet because he didn't know that many people. See, the only people that he knew at my birthday dinner was like Carl, Tremel, Nikki, Jamar, and Sakina, because he went to brunch with me, Jamar, and Sakina, but he didn't know everybody else that was there. So he was pretty quiet, observant. That's typical Gemini shit, very observant. You know what I'm saying? And then we went to my friend Ramon's house, and then we got high, child.
Oh, he's a Gemini.
Yeah, he's a Gemini.
That's why I rock with him, because I got a thing for Geminis ever since that one I had.
Child, Geminis are really nice.
Best ones.
Geminis are really nice, but baby, that other side, that twin.
Oh yeah. Listen, let me tell you something. I never heard him cuss a day of my life until somebody pissed him off, and I never saw that side of him. It turned me on.
My baby brother is a Gemini too. He's June 11th. He's very nice, he's a very sweet young man. But when you piss him off,
it's a whole nother person. It really is.
He went after his daddy with a metal bat. I had to hold. It took 3 of us to hold his ass back.
His little ass, and it took 3 of y'all to hold him back.
He don't play. I don't want to fight him. I'm just being honest. Like, he be ready to fight for me, and I'm 35. Like, nah, Pootie, you ain't got to worry about doing it. Just stop.
Child, please, yeah, knock a nigga out in a heartbeat. That's my type of little brother.
He will. Like, I mean, we was at the gas station one day, and I said, I do not feel like going in here because there's some Arabs in there. They be flirting with me and shit. I don't want to talk to they musty ass. And I was saying that to my friend. I say that to my look, girl, look. Okay, I'm telling my brother. I said, I do not want to go up in there. And then my brother was like, do I have to go in there and beat that? Nope, you don't. Don't worry about it. Nope. No. No, because I don't need you up in there trying to fight. Like,
Ooh,
no.
Lord, yeah. Not the
Mm-mm.
Arabs flirting.
Girl, look,
Ain't
I
nothing
don't
wrong
want
with a nasty piece of Arab, child. Go ahead and flirt with that
you
and
right.
have your hair full of
Nasty
stuff.
piece because he was musty as hell.
Okay, well, see if you got some brothers that ain't musty.
Yeah, maybe y'all can. Let me see. Josiah, shut up. I was about to say maybe y'all can, have a first hot session in the shower.
No,
I'm
absolutely
dead.
not. No, especially not now. No.
Anyways, no, this was definitely fun to talk
This
about.
was a lot of fun, y'all. And I said we was gonna keep it as light as possible, and we did because we talked about the show. Now we talk about everybody's escapades and Scotty getting hit on by the Arab folk and all this. Like it's just a lot.
Yeah, this roast review this season is going to be very light. We're going to enjoy ourselves with this whole time. Like Josiah said, it's supposed to be for 9 weeks, but Josiah said he probably got more topics to give. So
Just like maybe extended another 3 weeks or something.
which is fine with
That's
me.
fine with me.
It's fine with me. It gives us more content.
Sure do.
So, because it ain't nothing to talk about right now. Like nothing. So it gives us more to talk about. And plus, somebody actually reposted a old live that me and JoJo did on Twitter. And I reposted it. I retweeted it. And then they said, we need more videos with you, T, and JoJo. And I said, we're doing videos as a trio right now.
What were we talking about?
I think it was Love and Hip Hop. It was on your channel. And I think we were talking about the downfall of Love and
Hip Hop, yes.
And I was going in on Georgia Prune.
And okay. Yeah.
They clipped it and said, that's why she's Georgia Prune. I think either you said that or I said that, but one of us said, well, that's why she's Georgia Prune. And then they posted it and tagged me in it. And it was like, we need more videos of UT. T and JoJo. And I said, we're doing videos as a trio right now.
Right. Yeah, because when we, even on my channel, when we did like the shows like, the downfall of Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, I was like, you know what, this would be a good, because people like us talking about like that type of evergreen content. Let me go ahead and come up with some topics so we can all come together and talk about and just have a fun kiki. So this is good. This
was fun, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Because we haven't done a roast review since Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
And I love y'all down, but I was like, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It don't be giving that much content to talk about. And definitely, I would never do Love and Marriage Huntsville with y'all. I'm sorry. You're gonna have
That's another thing. That's another thing. Let me bring that up too while we up here. Somebody DM me today and said, you got 10K views on your Love and Marriage Huntsville review. I think that y'all should go back to roast a review on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I said, Josiah don't want to do it, and T really don't want to do it either. And I don't really want to do roast review on that either because of the bad experience that we had with it already. So that's the reason. Yes, it'll bring us views. They'll tune in for it, but don't nobody got time for that bullshit.
It would be nice, but Speaking of Love and Hip Hop, because there was people that was asking me, because they said, well, T, I know you ain't gonna do Atlanta, but what happened to Miami? Y'all, when Safari proposed to Amara, I knew then it's over with. It was no need to go back and watch. Like Miami, y'all were good. I don't know what happened. Maybe y'all ran out of stuff, but don't look for me for Love and Hip Hop, y'all. I tried.
And they're doing a Love and Hip Hop Houston.
So they are doing that to Houston.
They said that on the Jasmine brand, and one of the main people they were casting was Kelsey, Megan's ex-best friend.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Why do we care about her? Is she Love and Hip Hop?
No, we don't give a fuck about her ass.
Don't nobody give a fuck about no goddamn Kelsey, girl. Like, y'all need to get a little Flip or somebody up there. He from Houston?
Not little Flip.
Okay. Bring Latoya back. Because ain't she from Houston? Bring Latoya.
Latoya is not doing no Love and Hip Hop. You know that.
I would love to see her there. Okay, well, bring Latavia. She ain't doing shit. Like, let Latavia. Let Latavia come and get a small piece of the pie. Like, we don't want no Kelsey. Because then all we gonna hear about is her and Megan.
Latavia live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I don't want Kelsey.
I
All
don't
she gonna
think-
talk about is her and Megan. I don't want to hear about it.
I don't want, honestly, listen, I don't want Kelsey either. Let's be real. I don't want her ass either. Shit, I definitely don't want her. But the cast that they had at first, because you know they did a whole season Love and Hip Hop Houston, but it didn't come out because people brought guns on the set and shit like that.
I wish they can like just do a release, like you know how we got that unreleased episode with Carlos King show. I wish they can do that.
Yeah, because
that would be good.
Who was on that cast? Megan James, Just Brittany, Johnny Blaze,
a boxer.
Bangs. Who else?
A boxer. He was a boxer.
Some boxer was on there. You're right.
Yeah.
Some boxer was on there. Lil Kiki was on there. It was a lot of
Kiki.
He's a Houston rapper.
Houston rapper.
Yeah, so it was a lot of people that was on Love and Hip Hop Houston. And Johnny Blaze not in Houston. She's in Atlanta, which I saw her at the Boss Baby Awards and I spoke to her. I ain't trying to get no picture with her this time because I've met her before in Lenox Mall, but Bundy got a picture with Johnny Blaze. As a matter of fact, let me tell y'all about the Boss Baby Awards. It was actually amazing this past year. I wish JoJo was there this time, but I understand why he couldn't be. But it was great this year. I walked past most of them damn people that was there like I ain't know they ass. Because I walked past Lyrica Anderson so many motherfucking times. I didn't even bother to speak to her ass. I didn't say shit to Lyrica at all. Because I drag her ass on my reviews. So why would I be going over there speaking to her? I walked past Kendra and Young Jock too. I ain't speak to them either.
Why what Kendra and Jock did?
They ain't do shit, but I don't give a fuck about them.
I'm shocked Jock came, considering he said he don't want to be around the punks like that. So what? So why was he there?
And everybody acted like he was a damn one of us. Didn't nobody speak to him from what I saw.
Damn.
We walked right past his ass.
Well, he is just like a local, you know.
Well, I would have spoke to Kendra.
Celebrity.
Now I would have spoke to Kendra.
You know, and then who else was there? Bambi was supposed to be there, but she didn't come. Lovely T was there, but I didn't see her. Bundy got to see her.
Oh yeah, I should have came. Shit, you know I love her.
Right. I wanted to see Lovely T, but I didn't get a chance to. I ain't see Lovely T, but Bundy told me she saw her. Just Brittany was there. Should I tell that story, Josiah?
What, about last year you paid her dust? Or you said
not
something?
even that. How I got pissed off because we was in line and we was getting ready to take our pictures on the pink carpet, and they let her get in front of us, and I was like, "Who the fuck is she?"
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah,
that.
she heard you.
Right.
That's so funny. I remember that.
No, but she was right though. Who is she?
Like they said, we got to stop y'all. I'm like, why? Because just Brittany and her team is coming. I said, who the fuck is she?
That would have been me. Like, I swear, girl.
Josiah was like,
season of Love and Hip Hop, child. We don't know you like that.
Look, I was Josiah was laughing, but then said, "Now, Scotty." I said, who the fuck is she?
Like, listen, by that time, we was waiting outside for 2 hours. Scotty was pissed. Scotty was
livid. I was angry.
He was
Ronald McDonald was there. Oh, y'all talk about Rashida Ali. Is that who y'all talking about?
She wasn't there. And I definitely wasn't gonna speak to her ass because she got me blocked on Twitter.
Oh, I was finna say she won't finna speak to your ass either. She know who you is.
Me blocked on Twitter, honey. She definitely won't my ass. Remember Jonathan from Bad Boys Club? He was there last year, but I didn't see him. Reggie saw him. I didn't see him. You know what I'm saying?
I remember Jonathan.
But yeah, Josiah was laughing at me. Really, B was laughing at me because I said, "Who the fuck is she? The fuck we waiting on her for? Bad enough we had to wait on Black China. What the fuck we waiting on her for?"
Listen, waiting on Black China, I would have said, whatever. That's
yeah, I didn't care about that, but I'm like, what the fuck is just
Brit girl?
And then she hosted the awards this year, and I'm like, and she performed, and I'm like,
well, how'd she do?
Now anything you ask Scotty, this is gonna be.
Well, how did Black do? Did they perform?
They didn't perform. They just
Oh
said,
man, I really wish they would have.
I think Shamara had laryngitis, I believe. That's why they didn't do
Damn,
it.
Shamari.
But I did get a picture with them. Them the only celebrities that I knew that I talked to was Black. But the rest of them,
And you said Shamari was just really nice and
she was nice. Her and Brandy were very nice. Because
that's
Bundy, let me tell you about Bundy. Bundy said, "Bitch, Shamari, yo." But I said, "Well, girl, where she at?" Bundy took me by the hand and brought me right to that table and said, "Bitch, where she at, girl?" She took me right on over there. I'm like, because it was me, Bundy, Tremel. We was all on the dance floor, like dancing. Like, we was getting that shit lit before the show started. Like, period. Like, it was everything. Like, that whole night was everything. I had a good time. Look, and I have to say it every time. I ain't win a damn thing that night and still had a good time.
good.
Like,
Did the food come out late like last year, the last 5 minutes?
Oh, you so messy.
Because baby, that food, the food was so damn late, they had to put it in to-go containers because people was leaving.
well, everybody got their food this time. I can say that.
Okay.
Everybody got their food. I told you the show started on time. They didn't have that damn pink bus that we didn't need. They didn't have no bus. They just let our ass up in there. They let our asses in there. You know what I mean? And that was that. Let me see. Scotty, you need to talk to Keisha, Color Me Pink, and DJ. First of all, I didn't know that DJ Richie Scott wrote books. I didn't know
I
that.
ain't either.
But I do know that Keisha did tell me to talk to her before. I never got the chance to do it.
Well,
They
you
said
better reach out to Miss Keisha.
I do. I need to. Someone said, "Why don't they put the Boss Baby Wars on YouTube?" I wish they would have.
Yeah, they need to start live streaming it. That's a big suggestion for 2025. Live stream the event.
Yeah, because they wanted to live stream it last year, but they knew not to last year because, bitch, my attitude was on 10.
So, ScottyByNatureTV, how do you feel about being nominated for 2 awards? Get the fuck out of my face.
Right.
I was mad as fuck. Okay, I was mad that night. Like JoJo and Reggie coming up to the table. You want a drink?
Yeah, I was like, Reggie, we gotta get Scotty in a better mood. Look at him just sitting over there in that corner, that table, mad as fuck.
You don't understand, JoJo. I did not eat shit. I was saving my appetite for the Boss Baby Boy. I was hungry. We had stood out there for so damn long. It was cold as shit out there. I was hungry. Like, give me something to eat. Like, look, I was mad. I was mad as hell at the beginning. That's what I'm not reading that comment.
Yeah, I got to. I highlighted it. Wow. Child. And that's all I'm gonna do. Cause y'all know I don't want to get caught up in no crossfire. Scotty and JoJo know what I mean. I ain't trying to get caught up in no crossfire. I'm gonna let it go. It is it. Speaking of letting go, we finna get the hell out of here. But what y'all got going on before we do?
So, who was wrong? 3. Most of the people that I asked to do it, they all agreed to. It may be a shorter season than before because it was supposed to be 10 episodes, but it looked like it's gonna be 6 because one person I decided I ain't doing it with them, and then the other person didn't want to talk about these. They really wasn't that interested to talk about the beefs that I had on the list. So it's probably gonna be 6 people, and everybody agreed to it. Everybody, just about everybody agreed to it. Young, Fresh, and New. That's also on the table. I already filmed 1 episode with a person from my hometown who has a YouTube page. He got like 200 subs. So I feel like why not start it off with the home team? And I started that off in February. I filmed his episode in February. As you can see on there, when you do get to see it, I got on a big ass bubble coat, so you know it was back then. It's old, but y'all will see it in June. I have a segment called the Jukebox that's coming out. 2 of my moderators, Too Feisty and Sharice Woods, they have been, and Rico, not Rico, but Ranting with Ricardo. Those 3 have been planning that show, and I'm trying to get it done. I'm trying to get Young, Fresh, and New and Who Was Wrong done first before I start on that, because that's Young, Fresh, and New and Who Was Wrong supposed to been done in October. But everybody know what happened. So that's why it wasn't done. But I'm trying to get those two things done so we can get into the jukebox. We have the chasing panel with me and T, Carl, Tremel, and Jamar and Jeremy. This week would not be a regular chasing panel because there's no chasing Dallas. But Friday, we're going to do our very first chasing panel after dark. So if
I can't
you
wait
want
to see what y'all got to say.
right. So if you want to see that, go ahead and watch it while it's live. But after the live is over, baby, it's moving to members only. Because the chasing panel after dark will be members only. So if you want to see that, y'all better tune in while it's live. Because after the live is over, members only. What else is going on? I'm reviewing LAMH. I'm also doing Young Fresh, not Young Fresh, I already said that. Yes for the Mess, whenever there's something going on, because ain't shit going on right now. And that's about it. That's all I got going on my channel.
Okay, so for my channel, you guys, I was just actually working on a directory that I'm about to post on my community wall tonight. So for Josiah's World TV Media, this whole summer, every Thursday afternoon, you're going to get a throwback video regarding just like the downfall of Moesha that I talked about last week. You'll get something in that content. Every Sunday, you'll get a reality TV type, just discussion think piece on Sunday, and then every Wednesday, catch me here on Roast and Review. So this is going to be those videos that's rotated until I can add more to my plate. I know I'm trying to just get back out there to test the water, and I just want to have a consistent schedule so I won't overload my stuff and then not able to deliver. So just stay tuned for that.
And next week, Roast Review will be on your channel.
It'll be on my channel, yes. And we're going to talk about the I'm debating. I don't know what y'all want. I'll let the audience decide. Do y'all want to do I have two videos. Do y'all want to do Robin Dixon think piece or Portia Williams? Because those are the next two in the queue. So
either one is fine with me.
Me too.
I was gonna y'all know how I like to do. I'm gonna do a pre-recorded video and have a discussion piece about that. So let me know.
T.
What do I got? Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yeah. I do got Summer House. I am doing Summer House, and I'm on the Summer House, whether you like it or not panel as well. So I am doing that. And whatever little gossip blogs come my way, and the Good Morning Labs when I can. Like y'all, we be trying because there's nothing to talk about. It's nothing going on right now. So we trying all we can to find something. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That's all. We ain't got no more to give y'all. Ian said Robin. He wants you to go in and have them. Well, I know you.
A lot of people are saying Robin.
Yeah, so a lot of people saying Robin.
We're gonna talk about why Robin Dixon, Robin Dixon time on a Real Housewives of Potomac, and why did it flop the way it flopped? The most disappointing housewives of all time.
Oh, shit.
So brace yourself. What Kendra G be saying? Brace yourself. Get ready. It's gonna be a good ass discussion.
It's so crazy. They love T's morning lives, but love my late night lives. That's so crazy.
Ain't it?
T, I was watching you this morning. You had me getting through the workday with them lives.
I swear. When I'm at work, I be having me something to listen to, child.
Listen, everybody loved my nasty piece of reading I put on Pastor Keon, and he deserved it because I don't care what nobody say. He was out of damn line.
Yeah. You definitely dragged him.
Yeah, he was out of line. I did not because I am a church person. I did not appreciate that at all. And there was so many people that DM'd me saying thank you for cussing his ass out. Like they had me in the. I was weak.
Oh my God.
But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all we got. We love y'all.
Hold on, wait. Somebody just asked a question about the Chasing After Dark panel. Chasing After Dark will be on the membership only, but this particular episode that we're doing, We're only doing it because we don't have a show to review this week. So we're
Mm-hmm.
doing this one to show y'all what y'all can expect in the members only. So yes, for the most part, the Chasing After Dark panel will be on membership only. But Friday, if you want to see it, you need to watch it live. Because after the live is being moved to members only.
Members only.
Because I know it ain't gonna get monetized. So it's gotta be moved to members only. So
Right, it might stand a chance of monetization and members only.
right. Because between Carl and T,
and they want me and Carl to ask the questions. Oh God, y'all already know how
and
that's
me,
going.
Carl, Tremel, and Jamar's friend Nikki will be up there, and that girl there love to ask a bunch of questions. Okay, all right, y'all in for a show Friday. I'm telling y'all.
Do y'all want JoJo to come on one day and we can hear his sexual escapades?
I'm not coming up there.
Wow,
I am a very private
I've
person.
seen her ask this question like 3 or 4 times. So can y'all come up? What show? You talking? Somebody, can y'all come up and do my show? What show? You know about no show? What show?
Yeah, y'all hear JoJo up here live talk about something he ain't got no stories because y'all know he said he don't do nothing and blah blah. See what I'm saying?
I'm a very private person, and I just don't. That's just not my forte. I'm not like T and Scotty.
It can still be private. It's gonna be a members only.
Well, let me tell y'all something. I'm just gonna say this, and I'm pretty sure that T gonna end his live after I say this. But I'm just gonna say this.
Ooh.
Jamar and JoJo, end this live.
Well, with that having been said, y'all, we will see y'all Friday down to the Chaser panel after dark. And
JoJo, you gonna know exactly what I'm talking about when we leave this damn live. Trust me, you gonna know exactly what I was finna say, but I don't want to say it.
Oh.
Because it ain't got nothing to do with you, it's me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, we finna get the tea, so we got. Good night, y'all.